forgotten. I think... Oh, apparently I wasn't actually live on YouTube. I didn't have a setting clicked. But I now have settings clicked. I'm live on YouTube now as well. There we go. Welcome everybody to Raid Train Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing swell. I hope you're doing great. For those of you who are joining us over on the Red app, joining us over on YouTube, Raid Train Tuesday is a traditional stream that we do here every Tuesday. Normally we would just stick it to Twitch only, because it's a raid train. So a raid is where you send your audience from one streamer to the other. And we have 14 continuous hours of Lego content, starting with moi and ending all the way down under with the one and only Billsy from Lego Masters Australia Season 1. Yes, that Billsy. How wild is that? How wild is that? And I spoke with the team, and I was like, look, I want to expand my horizons a little bit. How do you guys feel about me bringing the raid train to other parts of the internet? And they were like, you aren't doing that, Jake? I thought that's what you were doing. So here we are. Live across the internet. You can now watch me on your favorite platform of choice, as long as either of those platforms are Twitch or YouTube. So, you know, choices. Don't cry. Which one do I make more money from? Twitch. Twitch is the one I make more money from. YouTube is not a monetized platform. But if you do want to help me towards that, watching me over on YouTube as well would be great. Why not hit follow, subscribe, scribble dibble. That's a new one I've just made up. Scribble dibble. I look more high quality today. I should have looked more high quality today. I should look about the same amount of quality as normal. I mean, the camera updated to the new OS. So maybe there's just like a processing thing that's changed. I will take the compliment. I will take the compliment, though. We hired you specifically to do this. I mean, that's kind of the vibe I was given. But hey, so welcome everybody. This is what we're going to be doing more of on the reg now. We will be multi-streaming. Across the internet. For I'm gonna say all of the streams. I'm gonna say from here on out. This is the marker. Tuesday, 14th of April, 2026. The same day, which is officially my streamer anniversary, my affiliate anniversary here on Twitch. We are officially going in and hard on multi-streaming. I'm just trying to find the thing I'm trying to find. Because for you guys who are over on Twitch, I would like to reward your generosities and your loveliness. With a Studsy Wudsy 35% off 5 or more tier 1 subscriptions. So if you are feeling generous and you want to support the Studsy Wudsy, if you want to help do some cool things in Rotterdam, for today, there is a special thing over on the Twitchverse. So I'm not on Periscope. So way back, Bobble, way back, I actually used to quite regularly stream on Periscope. I actually used to regularly stream on Periscope. Periscope was loads of fun. So I had a old Twitter account called People Doing Nothing, or Just Doing Nothing. Oh, YouNow was also great fun. I remember YouNow days. Of course I remember YouNow. I'm 30 years old and have been making content for over half my life, you know. Been making content for 19 years. I know you now. But yeah, I had a Twitter account called Doing Nothing, or Just Doing Nothing. And I used to Periscope from that account just nothing. Like, I had a piece of furniture to build. I set up my phone, hit live, build my furniture, close it. Not interact with chat, not interact with anyone at all. But I used to also love watching Periscope. One of my favorite creators from the Periscope days was a guy named Penguin6. I have no idea what his actual job was. But he lived out in Hong Kong, and he used to go out like every day, every other day, and just walk around Hong Kong. He'd have the phone on his chest, and just go out on a daily walk. And it was really good fun. It was really interesting. Got to see Hong Kong. He would often do things. Oh God, not what I wanted to do. Sorry. He would often do, like, going out and trying different foods and things like that. Show you guys, like, the mountains and stuff. It was so much fun. It was genuinely so much fun. And I used to watch him every day. He is now a photographer. He's a paparazzi. But, like, political journalism, like photography journalism, his photos often get, like, published in, like, The Guardian and things like that for snapping pictures of Donald Trump. That's what he's like up to now. He's no longer periscoping, but like he was one of the biggest periscopers at the time, like a really early adopter. Periscope was so much fun. I miss Periscope. Anyone else, apart from me and Connor, miss Periscope? Should we become Periscope streamers? Is Periscope still a thing? It'll be under X these days, suit you. I don't like. I think the technology just got absorbed into Twitter, right? Seems like a bad plan unless they invent a time machine. Periscope live stream. Yeah, there's no definitive way you can stream in it now. In 2023, Twitter CEO Elon Musk streamed from his Twitter account saying he was using 2015 Periscope code. And we're just testing the live video so we can see if it works. Oh, so he's actually taking the Periscope code, and that's how people can go live now on X. Right. Gross. Is you now still alive? You now. You now is still. Is still a site. It's changed like a hell of a lot. It's also seemed to have a lot of things on it that do not look like you can broadcast on Twitch. Like, absolutely not. I think it's gone rogue as a platform. But yeah, I suppose, you know, you now is still a thing. Maybe we should bring back the wholesomeness back to you now. We can get our little eyeliner whiskers and everything. I must have told you about your 60-second guest rule on you now. You would only ever have guests for 60 seconds, cut people off mid tiers and everything. Yes, because you did occasionally do live streams on your YouTube back in the day from your phone, I think. And I remember watching those. Yeah, but you had the same rule. You had a dial-in system. Yeah, it would align in terms of mine and yours timeline like converging. But I think you told me that it came from a YouNow thing. I was like, damn, you should not have been on YouNow at the age that you were on YouNow. Because you were definitely, like, only 13, 14, right? At the time? Crazy. Like that bit in Graham Norton where he gets rid of the guests? Yeah. Yeah, you should not be, like, Craziness. You was 19? Really? You can't have been 19, Connor, because I was 19. I was like 19, 20 when like YouNow was at its peak. I was in university. You didn't internet until you were 18? Really? You were really late to YouNow then. You missed all the big YouNow moments. This year is 10 years of you posting online. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty wild. You was on Tumblr when you were like 13? Yeah, I think the youngest social media account I ever had, I was 13 with a Bebo. Maybe if you count like MSN Messenger, I had like MSN Messenger like 11, 12. You guys remember Bebo? Bebo was good. It was. You want to make an MSN noise your text tone? You should. You definitely should. Remember buying ringtones? Do you remember having the only way you could buy a ringtone was by WAP, and it was like you would text it in? For 100% your big red chair, yeah. Hashtag goals. Hashtag goals. Indeed. So yeah. And then people would Bluetooth the songs to each other. It's true. And then you were the coolest kid if you were making your own ones and like Bluetoothing those to each other. But also sending songs originally wasn't via Bluetooth. It was via RF. It was like through like remote control technology. You had to have your phones next to each other for the sensors and the light to hit. Hey, Cheesy Dad, thank you ever so much. Yes, it is my stream anniversary. Thank you ever so much. What a wild time. What a wild, wild time. It's even wilder that maybe IR. Look, all I know is technology is not used in anything anymore, right? Standing with the microphone razor when everyone else is smoking and you're just trying to get your friend Rachel to send you teenage dirt back. Not in mobile phones, Connor. Connor, we're on about mobile phones. It's not used in mobile phones. We're about old technology and how it was used. Yeah, pedant. But yes, we're also officially off to Rotterdam again this year. Look, we've got the graphic and everything. I will be with Mr. Bricks O'Brien and Diamond Bricks, and I can't remember who else. A bunch of other people in Rotterdam for TwitchCon Europe again this year. You can get your tickets right now. There is no affiliate links. They don't have an affiliate link system this year. But I should hopefully be live on both YouTube and Twitch IRL from the TwitchCon community brick building. Doing the fun stuff. I can't tell you what it's going to be this year. I can't tell you what it's going to be. I do know. I can't tell you. But there will be a live stream. There will be a live stream. It's all the same. You can give us radiation at some point. Yeah, exactly. Face ID tech is actually some version of infrared or an evolution of it. I think it's more an evolution of it, right? Isn't it? Isn't it LiDAR? I don't think it uses infrared. The only things I know that use infrared still are TV remotes. Do you get a powerful... Do you get a powerful at the boot? Or can you plug something in to stream for the whole time? Oh, do we get power? We haven't had power previously, but... I do have my big beautiful battery. Which is a 20,000 milliamp 165 watt battery. This is what I used for the London IRL stream that we did, which was like 8+ hours long, and that survived. So we will. I don't think we'll be streaming the whole day. But we will be streaming at least a good chunk of it. Now, again, I can't guarantee that there won't be moments where it drops out. I can't guarantee that there won't be like a massive delay. I can't even guarantee that I'll be interacting, because I will be having to interact with the people IRL. But yeah, remember to mute when I pee. That's always the clincher. That's always the clincher. But there will be some form of IRL stream from the booth. On the Jake Studs YouTube and Twitch account. I really like this battery because it has one of these retractable cables in it, which is just beautiful. Also, it can do pass through, so it can charge and be like charging something else at the same time. It's great. Hey, you Green, if you're out there, you're looking for a small, looking for a micro creator to sponsor. Hey, big fan of your products, you Green. I even use your products. I even use your capture cards. Speaking of capturing cards. I went for the first time in forever to the Lego store. Your boy Jake Studs made some purchases. I obviously got some Pick-a-Brick and some Pab. Start off with the Pab. Not the Pab, the Builder minifig, the BAM. I didn't, to be fair, these aren't exciting BAMs, but I think they're pretty cool. So the heads are really insignificant heads. They're just like standard, nice, young-looking heads. Like young, as in like they don't have like big beards or anything like that. I did get a couple of koalas because I don't have any koalas. What an insult to someone to tell them they have an insignificant head, right? You thought you were about to get a Frozen song for the first time in forever? A Frozen song? I don't know what song that would be. But we got some koalas. And I got an axe, because I don't have an axe. So I got an axe. Picked up some of these shiny chrome helmets. Because they're quite nice pieces. Some little blue legs. And then I picked up 3 of these, because I thought they're actually kind of cool. Whilst I have criticisms of the company, the system itself does work, and I have used the system. I got 3 of these guys. These are the Sunflower Lanyard minifigure torsos. I have myself a sunflower lanyard. This is my sunflower lanyard. I use it when doing big travels and things like that, like traveling on planes and stuff. I am not very good in airports, and as an autistic person, the hecticness and craziness of an airport, the unpredictability of an airport is not one of my friends. But the sunflower lanyard genuinely does and has helped. Have I ever thought about setting it on fire? No, but I did help plan this one. With this one guy find the confidence and the motivation and the strategy to set theirs on fire. So yeah, I picked up 3 of those because it's good to see representation. Representation matters, no matter how big or small said representation is. Fake news. We're calling fake news. What you calling fake news? And then picked up some stuff from the Pick-a-Brick wall as well. We're actually going to be using these today. Because I think I've got enough parts now for what I want to do with these. So in the small one, we picked up an entire small box of light blue grey ingots. This is all that is in here. Is light blue grey ingots. And then in this one, we have more light blue grey ingots. We have dark blue 1 by... Oh, they're 1 by 5s. I thought these were 1 by 4s. These are dark blue 1 by 5s. Hey Brickspace, how you doing? We have dark blue 1 by 5s. We have soup orange. 1 by 4 tiles. And then I also picked up a buttload of these, because I've not seen these before in sets. But these are the new sunflower piece, which I think is really cute. And will add nice details to things on mocks. Obviously, I need to do a... Did I scam Lego or did Lego scam me TikTok? Because that's what you do when you get... When you get Pick-a-Brick. But let's look up... Oh! I've frozen. There we go. Let's look up how much these all cost. I think one of the animals here in maths used the sunflower piece. Did it? So new. The dark blue are 17 pence a piece. The ingots. Ignot? What do you call these on Bricklink? What do you call these pieces? I would call it an ingot. What do you call this piece? 1 by 2 modified tile? Which one of the animals had the sunflower piece? Because that's really interesting. That is a good MPU. Also, look at all these letter pieces. They're cool. Why is it so hard to find an ingot on Bricklink? Anyone know a set off the top of their head which these silly pieces are in? Because it shouldn't be this hard to find it. Any pirate chest set? That's not helpful. The peacock? Oh, the peacock. I have. No, I have the dog. The peacock used this? Did it really? Oh, it did! It had a little flower with it. That's cute. Right, there we go. It is called an ingot! Why would it come up when I searched ingot? It now comes up. What was I spelling before? Is this dark bluish grey? Was this... I thought it was light bluish grey. I clearly did do it wrong. Sand blue? Is this sand blue? I think it might be sand blue. Why is that taking so... Why is that freezing? What is happening? Sand blue. Not light bluish grey. Sand blue? Can we claim this as sand blue? I think we can, right? I'm so bad with Lego colors. So bad. It's not dark bluish grey. I've lost confidence in it being light bluish grey because this masonry brick is light bluish grey, right? I can claim whatever I want. No, I want to just know the color. I don't think it's sand. I think it's sand blue. Anyway, yes, those are the pieces I've got. I think I've got a good haul of the right amount of pieces. I think I got my money's worth. Also, I love the way we called it like the elusive 1x5. The dark blue 1x5 is in 30-something sets. This is now in 539 sets. That's kind of wild considering everyone went crazy when it was put into... Was it video that had it first? I think it was, right? Hey, thank you, Bob. Like, it's in the boombox, which is actually in my background. Bubble of O, thank you ever so much for the resubscribe. You're 1 month behind this anniversary? Ugh! What are you gonna do? Bubble of O, what are you gonna do being 1 month behind? That's wild. It's wild, and what? I'm honestly a little disappointed. It's wild. And I'm a little disappointed. Take Isabel out and steal her first badge? You mean you have no plan? Jeez. Why are we maiming the mods? We shouldn't be maiming mods. Especially mods that are like the only good mods that I have. Because Connor's not a good mod. And then I don't have any other mods. I'm modless past that point. Absolutely modless. I've pretty much only got Isabel. And Isabel only turns up when Isabel feels like she wants to as well. I'm a modless human being. And you want to take out the small part of the mod that I have? So rude. I did pick up one more thing whilst I was in the Lego store. Because I had some birthday money. You've done your time as a mod? You just like the sword? Wow. Sorry, everything just fell out my backpack. Yeah, I did get one more thing. Because I had some birthday money. And you can't trust an AFOL to go into a Lego store when they have birthday money and not come out with something everybody knows that they are incredibly excited for. I, of course, got the Lego Star Wars TIE Advance. But obviously when I got this one, I spent at least £35. So I got myself the TIE Advance with the smart brick. Let's go! Let's go! We got the smart play, maybe. We got the cheapest one because I didn't have that much birthday money. And I was very, very much wanting to get bang for my buck. So this one comes with one smart brick, one smart tag, and the smart Vader. It also has the charger in it. But we have a smart brick in my possession. I'm very excited to now grow this collection of smart bricks and tags. And find really cool, interesting ways to integrate it into mocks. Because I think there's so much you can do with this. And I am very excited. I'm not going to be... There's a good chance I won't be opening this today. There's a good chance I will open it up next week. But we have it. We have the Smart Play brick. It's in our possession. No one can take it away from me. No one can take it away from me. It's mine. All mine.
Now you're the third smartest stud in the room.
Okay, Camilla, that was unnecessary. You smart brick apologist? Apologist? Wow. I don't quite know what you mean by that. I'm ahead of the all of Canada. I know, right? Rotterdam, where is that? Rotterdam is in the Netherlands. King Oldendorf. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Until Isabel takes it away to test it out. It's not leaving my site. That smart brick is now not leaving my site forever. That's just how it works now. That is just how it works. I don't make the rules. It's not leaving my site. Yes, I'm very excited. Today though, because Rotterdam is confirmed, we will be continuing our emote build. So you got a safe store it when you got your eyes out. Yeah. I've got like a big lock. I've got a big giant safe in my house, which you can only get into with my retina scan and a DNA sample. And I store it in there overnight. That's what happens. So yes, for those of you who do not know what this is, this is my Dancing Dino emote mosaic, which we started building a couple of weeks ago. What were you stealing? Nothing. When I was building it, I said it was for a project me and Brian were working on that I cannot talk about, and obviously now I can talk about it. It's TWICHCon. That's why I've built this for. So when people come up to the TWICHCon community building booth, they can take selfies with a Lego emo and be like, oh, you know. And the idea for this is that it's not just going to be an emo that people can hold, but also because I like to do too much in life, I will also be making a TikTok filter for this. So when people hold it up, it makes like a frame. I'm hoping. I'm thinking a frame. Because then when you move the emote, when you move this, the frame follows. Or maybe we can acquire the Dancing Dino emote itself and just have like little dancing emotes come out of it. That would be fun. But first we gotta finish this. What I've been instructed by Brooks O'Brien, our great Lord and Savior, the one and only. He is the one and only. is I need to build a kind of a pattern. Ooh, is this Studsy Wudsy the one you will meet at TwitchCon? It is! Studsy Wudsy the one you will meet at TwitchCon. How are you doing, Creeper Boy? I hope you're doing well. Yay! Yay! Now, when I got these pieces, I thought they were 1x4s, and 1x4s would be absolutely fantastic for what I'm doing with this, because everything's even. Because it's 8. There's 7 from this bit, but it's 8 from this bit. And we're all measuring from this bit. So we're going to have to go... We're going to have to do some really weird stuff, I think, to get this to work. Or we just might abandon the idea of it. So basically, I need to build it so it kind of looks like... like the dino is like stomping around some buildings, I guess. How come whenever I go live, I get, like, LinkedIn notifications? But whenever I'm not live, everyone ignores me on LinkedIn. Why is that a thing, do we think? I'm just a boy trying to make his way in this world. Trying to survive after losing his job. And no one pays attention to me when I'm trying to get a job. But as soon as I go live and try to do a little bit of Jake time, suddenly the whole world wants me. Brick separators don't count as pieces in the yeet. You're okay. Yes, you're having internet connection issues, and we'll need to go to some places. As need a Lego passport so you can get it stamped at Rotterdam, overnight stay and more. Nice. When did that become a rule? It was never not a rule. We never established it as a rule. That's when. When did we establish it as a rule that it did count? Huh? Only the initial terms of Lego piece leaving the table as a yeet. You're suggesting a carve-out that did not exist. So you're saying that I owe you a yeet, is what you're saying right now. You're saying terms have been broken. On yeet affiliations. All of chat, not just you. Right. I mean, Isabel, since you're here, do you want to stick up a poll? As self-declared rulemaker. Do you want to stick up a poll? Does dropping a brick separator count as a yeet piece? Self-declared, I think we can all agree Isabel is the rule maker. I mean, that's also fair. You can use them in build, so it's a piece. Whoa, Steph Waffles coming in. With just the absolute oi mate, listen here attitude. Which, honestly, I kind of respect. There is a poll in the chat, which Isabel, I think, is set for like 10 minutes, by the looks of it. Does dropping a brick separate count as a yeet? You're slow on mobile, did it work? Yes, I see the poll. Does dropping a brick separator count as a yeet? No, that's fine. It's fine. I don't think it's 10 minutes. I think you've set it for like 4 minutes or something like that. You can't see what you're doing. Hey, it's fine. It's more than what Connor would do. It gives people thinking time. It's true. Mod tools on mobile are a bit... Yeah. Yeah. They really are. We're about halfway through, and it is currently in the lead as yes. Any other naysayers in chat, or yay sayers, for that matter? We're looking for both nays and yays. It is a poll, nonetheless. Also, you should be, should you be insulted, you haven't shown off the gift. Oh my god! You're right. It is, though, Isabel. It is, though, in the background. Watch you nay-nay? Fair. It's true. I've forgotten to show this off. This will be at TwitchCon as well, by the way. This is officially Duck Studs. Duck Studs is going to come with me to every convention I ever go to now. Isabel made it for me when she came and visited my place last week? I think it was. Oh, its glasses are falling off. The glue that held its glasses has broken, and its glasses are falling off. I fixed it. And Duck Studs has a very special ability that when you tap your phone to the bottom of Duck Studs. Did you see that? How? Wait. When you tap your phone to the bottom of Duck Studs.
Now you're out of the top 3 smartest studs in the room.
Now I'm out.
Welcome to the crew, Duck Studs. It's a great place as long as you remember your place.
Wow. But yeah, when you tap your phone to the bottom of Duck Studs opens up my link tree. So you can follow non-Duck Studs. You can follow human studs. So yes, Duck Studs is going to come with me. I do need to fix their glasses. I'm not quite sure what happened, but the glue has come off. But we can fix that. But yes. Duck Studs is an official member of the Studsy Wudsy family and will be present at all conventions I go to. If you tap the phone on Jake, does it open Duck Studs link tree? Maybe. If you're lucky, it might.
You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. I've had, I can't tell you how many cups of coffee in my life, and this is one of the best.
Thank you very much for the hydrate. I will.
Chaos. 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 Look at all this chaos. Chaotic. 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 Chaos. Chaotic.
Yes. Does this to you guys? Look like a bunch of buildings on the bottom. Kinda. Almost. What was the result of the poll? Did we find out what the result of the poll was? I wasn't paying attention. I can't find past polls. But I do believe it was a yes. So dropping a brick separator does count officially as dropping a piece. So an extra yeet has been added. Not a feature, is a flaw in the Twitch poll system that if you don't catch it, it's gone. Yeah, it's like I can't even see it in like a mod view. Like it's not in the activity feed. It does seem kind of silly that you can't just like go back and find it. What about that? Is that better? Yeah. That definitely looks a little bit better now. Okay. Now we just need to fill the rest in with ingots. Slug, what's up? It is party time. It is Jake Stud's affiliate anniversary. Oh! Oh! Slug saw it straight away. That's exactly what we wanted. Fi, welcome on in. Yes, you are correct. This is a cityscape. You have just made my day, Slug. You saw exactly what it was. Thank you very much for the biddies. It's very kind of you. Just need a tiny King Kong. That would be funny. Lurk for laundry? Hey, thank you very much. Respect the lurk. Okay. That 100% counts as a yeet. That's shot at every part in this room. Have to do some filling in math. Because I'm using 1x5s, because I thought they were 1x4s until I opened the box. And these are 1x2s. I might have some ones that I can fill in some spaces. I don't want to. It wouldn't be the best, but if I have to, I have to. How's everyone else, though? I hope you're all good. I hope you're all swell. Anyone been up to anything interesting? Anyone been up to anything Lego related? Do I have any like Lego news we haven't talked about? I haven't seen any. That's why I didn't go into it earlier. Was there any Lego news? Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Three spots. If I take away this, I've got 4, 5. Where are all my pieces? Oh. They're in front of me, not in a bag. Nice. I'm thinking. Yeah, it does need some distinction, doesn't it? So if we go... I'm in a flow state now. I've got creative juices are flowing. We're improvising here, guys. This wasn't part of the original plan. Because originally we weren't going to have a complicated design for the back. Because we want to build a filter for it, but I suppose it's also a good test to see what the capabilities of the TikTok image recognition is. Then I'm thinking white afterwards. What we definitely cannot do is add like little details, at least on the edges. We could, I suppose, add little details center-ish. Like we could knock some of these out and make them yellow, so they look like building lights. I might just have enough white 2x2s. Literally just had enough. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need... Ugh, I'm gonna have to take up so much now. Had a good idea. It means I have to take a bunch up. Maybe Britastic 2027 will not be interactive mosaics. This is a bollock. Sama, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Welcome on in. Apologies if you sent that literally ages ago and I missed it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. How have you been? Thank you very much for coming on down. The windows look really good. Thank you. It is the Twitch Dancing Dino. So we are building a Lego mosaic, which will be featured at TwitchCon this year for people to take selfies with. And the idea is that there will be a TikTok filter that reacts to this design. And then that allows people to have like an interactive TikTok frame for their selfies or like a video or whatever. Thank you. The problem is I built nearly all of it and then had a good idea. So I have to take a bunch up now. And it also means I way overbought on these sand blue ingots. Because the backup, if the skyline didn't work, was just to cover the entire background in ingots. So I made sure I got loads of ingots. And now I have too many ingots. need to tell my girlfriend to turn the heating off. She's got the heating on, and I'm sweating. Do I know anything about HTML? As in programming HTML? Short answer, no. But I do know I could make it a web AR app instead of like locking it to TikTok. The idea doing it in TikTok rather than using something I can use, we can do HTML AR with, which HTML AR is way better than TikTok stuff. It's purely down to the social aspect. Yeah, so that is actually the idea. So it can be done inside TikTok. If you go on my TikTok profile, you'll see a video which involves this. This is what I call the world's most boring mock. And if you use the TikTok filter with this design made out of Lego, a little sig fig Jake studs will appear. Which is pretty fun. But yes, we're on the same track. We're on the same wavelength here. Was going for a bit more of a social angle. I mean, there is also a good chance that just a TikTok filter is natively HTML, but they just like lock it behind. I know Snapchat filters are HTML compatible. And can sort of live outside of the Snap program, like infrastructure, to some degree. Oh, I've got to take all of that apart just to get to this one piece here. That's rubbish. Yes! We found the root. We found the root! I think... Boom! Yeah! I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think there's anything missing. Man, there's loads of bots out tonight. All trying to sell me best viewers via Streambo. Yeah. Do we... I don't wanna. Purely because it's just a ball egg. But do we turn some of these into, like, lights? Do we yellow some of these? Just to make them more building distinguished? Or is that overcomplicating the pattern too much? Well, it's one of those things, Slug. It's either we do it now and we start building the filter, or we don't do it at all. It does look good now. Some strategic lights could work. I agree. And I have a bunch of the day glow yellow. Yeah, it's true. It doesn't need, like, outright need it, does it? That's exactly what I'm doing, Slug. Maybe instead of yellow, use a more subtle shade of grey. It's just quite obnoxious, isn't it? I don't have... I don't have a more subtle grey. I do have this orange. I think you might be right, Slug. I think you might be right. I think it does distract and detracts from the overall simplicity. And it's overcomplicating. Yeah. See, this is one of the pleasures of mocking online. You do sometimes get to answers way quicker than you would if you were doing this by yourself. Because I was hesitant. I wasn't sold on the idea, and sometimes you need a different pair of eyes viewing it through a lens. Quite literally a lens. To be able to go, no, or, oh. Yay! Oh. Double yeetage. Wow. Sometimes the edits that make all the difference, yeah. I think if someone was at TwitchCon holding this, that does already look impressive enough, doesn't it? It's like, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice. Now, let's get a nice photo of this. Let's clean up, get a nice photo of it, and get into making a filter for it. Your boy just got rejected for another job. Let's go! Big sad trumpet energy. Hey, it's part of the job market right now. Nothing you can do about it. But what you guys can do about it is support the channel. Currently, there is a 35% off 5 or more tier 1 subscriptions over on Twitch. Alright, let's get a nice photo of this. Job interviewing sucks. Job anything sucks at the moment. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I just need to turn some lights off for a second. Ugh. But the updated art still voguable? As in this? This is incredibly voguable. Trying to get a picture. I need to get a picture which is like really evenly lit. Which is hard to do. I think that photo might just work. I send it over in a raw format. We can open up Lightroom. And try and just give it a bit more pop. Like it does in real life. Yes, it's the sound of my desk moving. So first of all, we are going to crop this into a 1x1. Oh, that's not what I want to do. This is what I wanted. That looks a little bit more now like what it looks like in real life. I still might take another photo of it. Um... under some better lighting. But I think for the most part it's good. We're then going to open this in Photoshop. And we need to make this (1024 by 1024). Better Brick, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. That should do well for a target. Well, they're going to open up a fax house. Oh, apparently I need to log in. There we go. And we want... We want this, but we want the more simple version. I think I built one. Okay, so there's our target. Inside. TikTok. And now, just for the sakes of testing, Inside select. Jakeception indeed. Because if I hold this up now... Why you not work? Okay. Let's test it inside of TikTok then. Still looks spiffy, thank you. Oh, it works! Let's freaking go! Nice. Okay, the filter works. Now be... something while sounding mentally stable? I've not seen that word before. I don't know what you mean. Oh, it was very Frankenstein? It's alive! Exactly. It was alive. Right, okay. Now... Did I just blip or did I... No, I did flip. There we go. Now... we need to test the frame idea. So let's open up Photoshop. Let's open up Target because we might as well make it inside the same thing. And let's start with just a black box. I know, how exciting. Oh my god, a black box, Jake? Oh. What will you think of next? I mean, honestly, it could be anything. Let's grab TwitchCon EU logo. Let's grab the logo. Then let's export this as a panager. Oh, and then let's do that. Let's make a screen image. Oh, wait, no, I don't want it as a screen image. I want it as a plane. Then I want to create a material. Standard PBR. And then set that to frame. And then let's set this to plane. Okay, let's test this. A white square does appear. and stays on. Okay. So we got white square, but we didn't... We didn't get... Oh, that's because we haven't set the thing. There we go. Okay, we need to change the color of this. This isn't the TwitchCon. What is that? Why is that floating? No. I don't want tutorials. I know how to use Photoshop. My frames are dropping massively all over the place. I wonder if that's because Effects House is just... Effects House and like Photoshop are like draining it. Okay. Let's test that then. Oh! It is... It is working. But I think the lighting might be playing... Thanks, Space Hobo! I think the lighting might be playing sillies with it. It doesn't quite know how to position it. Have I got the positioning off? Thank you. So what I'm doing right now, Space Over, so we finished this, which is our emote, because we're going to TwitchCon. So we've built a little emote mosaic to take with us. And what I'm doing now is I'm building a augmented reality filter for said mosaic, which will create like a frame people can hold and take a picture with. Which is working. It's just... I think the lighting might be throwing it off. It doesn't quite know... Now, it also could just be the fact that it's looking for a reversed image. It's looking at a reversed image. So if I... So if I flip this... and load it in to a second target. It should now be looking for it in both orientations. Which was the problem. Oh my god. This works so well, guys. Guys. Look at that! There's enough information on the image as well where my hand on this side is covering a significant amount of image, but it knows. Wow. I make these things often enough where I shouldn't be like amazed every time I do something like this. I am. Like every time. That's so cool. So now we've just got to decide exactly what we do. Because the frame is a good size for it to be... like, it looks really impressive. The frame is a good size for it to look impressive. So do we go with a design of a frame? Or do we have, like, dancing dinosaurs? Or both? Do we see if, like, somebody's got, like, a 3D model of the dancing dino somewhere? And we can have, like, the dancing dino, like, appear in the middle? Wow. I really should... every time. I shouldn't be impressed. But I really am. I'm such a child. This is great. Oh. I'm so pleased that that's just worked. I'm so pleased. Considering how last time we made a filter on stream, like, it really didn't go super well. Let's be honest. Wah wah wee wah is what I'm saying there. Wah wah wee wah. Kind of crazy. Thank you so much, everybody. I think we're gonna call it a day there. I've got some work to do tomorrow. I think I've got some meetings. I think I have some meetings. Let me check my calendar. Do I have meetings? Am I an important person? Yes, I have a meeting at 9:30 in the morning. So, I'm going to go to bed, because it's 1:15 midnight right now. So, thank you so much, everybody. You've all been amazing. Thank you to everybody who hung out today over on YouTube. Our first time doing the Ray Train over on YouTube. We are now, as of today, multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube, sometimes even TikTok. And we may progress further into TikTok if I can get the 1,000 followers I need on TikTok. But you've all been amazing today. Thank you so much for hanging around, being what I would define as chill, cool people. If you are over on YouTube, thank you so much. Do give this stream a like. Do give it a thumbs up. Ring-a-ling-ding that bell and subscribble if you're feeling cool like that. But if you are over on the Twitch accounts, then we are going to read out, because it is a raid train. Unfortunately, our regular raid train target is not available today. The wonderful, amazing Shipwreck Bricks is still not available, so we will be raiding on out to another fellow Lego builder. We are going to be raiding the one and only, possibly the greatest, Zach. I personally have the pleasure of knowing. Zach M. Rutledge, everybody. I will be live again. Will I be live this weekend? Let's check my calendar again, shall we? I will be live again this weekend. Probably playing some sort of video game. Probably playing some sort of... Ooh, I don't know. We could do something. We could do so many things. Maybe I'll play some more Pokemon. Ooh, there's been an update to Lego Fortnite. We will definitely be doing some Lego Fortnite. That's what we're going to be doing. So stick around. See you this weekend, internet, for some Lego Fortnite streaming. Next Tuesday, we're going to open up the Smart Brick box. Next Tuesday, we're having fun Smart Play times with this. I'm so excited. So excited. See you next week, everybody. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye now.